Logo 722 here with Frodo, and Sir Spyro is in the next room playing some video games with our special guest.
Yeah.
We have a special guest again. It is officially, let me check my smartphone because the other one's kind of dumb. It is 12:40, so we are 40 minutes into the tomorrow time on August 22nd. So we're not driving tonight, but I do have something new to show. Me and Frodo have just been working on it, clearing it up. Gets a little gravel in it, but I went to the local hobby shop at TNR in Elk City, and I bought the Latrax SST short course super truck. It's pretty nice. As a matter of fact, I actually used to have a 16th scale Mustang Boss 302 from Traxxas, and I have to say, this vehicle handles and runs so much better than that Traxxas vehicle. It's astounding. I mean, the only problems this thing has, besides tiny little places where little itty-bitty rocks can get into the gearbox, this thing, the only problem it's got is it's fast and it's squirrely. And anything that's going to be fast and small, of course, is going to be squirrely. But it's not so squirrely that you can't do anything with it. It's super easy to control, and right out of the box, it is so quiet. Every single vehicle you can find, the motor has a little whine to it, and all of them are different, but I have never had a single vehicle that has so little whine that, I mean, a while ago I called it a Prius. Did I not?
Yeah, you called it a Prius.
It's like a Prius. I mean, you don't even know that it's there or that it's moving. I mean, it's crazy how quiet this thing is right out of the box. Of course, now the gears in the gearbox here, if I still had it open, I would show it to you. But I was putting it together when we got the idea to run a video on it real quick. But the gears that are in there now, the spur gear mainly, is just dry and it's got all the dust on it, so it's not quite as quiet. But you can hear that. That's pretty much the only noise you hear besides a little bitty whine from the motor, from the electricity going to it. It's fantastic, and it's said to be completely waterproof, fun, and all time, all day, all weather kind of stuff. But it is a brushed motor, which doesn't bother me. I mean, brushed motors are pretty much waterproof anyway. That Boss 302, it was waterproof, and I ran it through some puddles, and I did, and it was fun. So anyway, you will definitely be seeing this tomorrow. Well, I guess it's today, once sunrise comes up, and it'll be a little later than we usually do, because you know, we've got some issues. I'm here at Spyro and Frodo's house, and I'm staying the night because they're such great and hospitable people. They're wonderful people. Their parents are fantastic. They do feed me. Every time I come over, they have food. But I do have another surprise for you, and Frodo just reminded me of it, so thank you. As you know, I've had troubles with the Rustler, and if you haven't known, well, guess what? I've had troubles with the Rustler. I installed the new model of the Valenion VXL 3S ESC, and it actually, to me, I think it has more power than the old model of it. And I'm running it on one of the old model motors, but I don't think the motor's changed at all, really. But it has so much more power. I ran the 1690 tooth ratio on it, and twice, in about 3 to 5 minutes of running the vehicle, I have blown the gears out of the transmission. I mean, I have maliciously and viciously destroyed idler and differential gears. But yesterday, me and a friend took a trip to the hobby store up there, which is when I bought this, and I bought the parts to fix it. So here is what used to be called the Beast. I have decided to switch to the name Bruiser because it's all black and blue except for the weird Mustang body. And it's just a good name for it. I like the name Bruiser. So this is Bruiser from now on. You'll refer to that like that. And I mean, it's pretty great. The rear end on it's all fine and dandy. There's one screw down in there. Probably can't see it due to poor lighting with the body on. But the one screw back right in there, the head was stripped out. Sadly, I tried to do my hacksaw trick where I cut a groove into the head and then I use a flathead to turn it out. But that didn't work because I couldn't get the saw to stay on it and all that kind of stuff. So I started drilling on it to see if I couldn't drill it out. That didn't work and it started making it worse. So I just took the hacksaw and on the seam I just cut it in half. So there's not a screw holding that together right there. I was going to buy another transmission case, but TNR didn't have any of them but the gray ones. So, oh well, it's working just fine. We actually took it out and depleted the battery, which didn't take long tonight. We just ran both of them tonight. Just depleted them both. And it's working pretty good. Hopefully it'll stay up tomorrow. We'll put the camera on that one, on the Rustler. But I don't have any of the GoPro mounts, so I can't mount it on the body here. But yeah, Frodo's reminding me again. But I actually did think of it this time, but I'll put the body on real quick. I may as well take the clips off so it actually fits down on there, so you can get a real look at it. But I'm sure just as easy you could look on the internet, but why not show off what I've got? It kind of came with it anyway. But this is the body, and I actually had to modify the body mounts because the clips, these clips are a little bit bigger than the ones that came on it, and so they wouldn't fit through the holes. So I had a tiny little drill bit, very tiny, I don't even know what size it is, and I ran it through there. And I mean, I even did it on the battery compartment, and it works really good. And the blue clips go really good with the blue body and the blue wheels and everything like that. And of course, me being me, I'm definitely going to be spending some upgrade money on it. I've actually, on my Amazon account, I have a wish list dedicated to both the SST and the Rustler. And for the SST, all of the upgrades I have found, which is pretty much every upgrade besides, pretty much everything besides the chassis and the middle drive, the middle drive shaft, comes up to about $250 or so. And that's including a Hobby Wing brushless system, ESC motor combo, and okay, it was about $280 when I added a Venom 2-cell 2000 mAh lithium polymer battery for 16th scales, which is the same size of battery that you use for this vehicle. So I mean, I had a battery from the Mustang that fits in here as well, but I don't have the same connector for it. I tried to solder some Dean's onto it today, and I quickly decided that Dean's connectors are not for me because solder will not stick to the prongs. I got very angry today, and I wish I hadn't have. But I'm going to try and get some Traxxas plugs to put on it. The high current connectors, I've always messed with those, and they're just fantastic, so I might as well. But that's the big deal. And just hope you've been enjoying our channel. We do have, I hope you've checked it out, we've got the airplane. I've got some onboard footage of it. Spyro has accompanied me on one of the flights, but Frodo is yet to. He has not been able to see it fly yet, but he will soon. But go check that out. Look in our channel. Remember to like and subscribe, and I sound like I'm about to cut the video out and leave this one on its own, but I think I may end up going ahead and we'll just make this a good long video, and we'll bring another one in for tomorrow. So we'll see you in just a little bit. Hey guys, we're back in the morning here, and now we do have Spyro, because he's not in there playing video games anymore. And we have our special guest, Mr. Cooper. He says him. And Frodo, of course, and little Kitty. That's Tanner's cat. And Austin's gonna kick it. Anyway, here we're running the
the SST. Pretty sweet little deal, and we've got a ramp, so you're gonna see quite a bit in this video. Who's the cameraman?
Of course, me.
Spyro. He knows what he's doing sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah. All that accuracy hitting that ramp, you know.
Might want to get out of the street.
Gotta wait for traffic.
Don't go chase a car. I know that's what you want him to do.
And just so you know, guys, this is box stock. There is no modifications on this whatsoever, besides the pin that I told you about last night. It's literally this fast and this awesome right out of the box.
I see. Let's see Cooper's first time ever driving a Traxxas car. Truck, I guess I should say.
I was going full speed there, so I had no control of the up pitch. Oh, wait a minute.
No, you can just do that.
Forget it's four-wheel drive.
Let's go give Cooper the transmitter. Here you go, Cooper.
That's the wrong hand. What are you doing?
Let him drive it how he wants to drive it.
Okay. Who was that?
It's whatever his name is.
That's one issue it does have, is the fact that it doesn't run the grass all that well. Yeah.
Getting out of the way for that car coming?
Yeah, don't drive underneath that car.
Yeah.
Let's not do that. It's easy to fix, but doesn't mean it's cheap. It's very durable, so you don't have to worry about messing anything up.
Oh, got lost in the digging now.
Well, it's gonna get that way.
I like this too much.
Just wait till we get the rustler out.
Yeah.
And then you drive it.
And we'll let Cooper drive it back over here and we'll let Frodo have a chance. Logan, hope you don't mind. I'm just letting everybody drive.
I'm gonna break it.
We'll give Cooper one more chance.
Straight, Cooper.
Am I good?
Yeah.
Good.
Don't throttle up too much. You gotta ease on the throttle so you don't lose control.
And Tanner can go.
You scratched my body.
Tanner, I hope you can. Tanner, I hope you can get up a ramp.
Hey. My sight is bad.
Let it down.
Ow.
I have an idea, Austin.
Yeah.
We need to have somebody with good ramping skills.
Yeah.
I don't know about anybody here. And then you can hold it about like 3 foot away from the end of the ramp. I can hit the ramp and jump right over the camera.
Okay. Wait, and I'll do what now?
Like have it in the road again.
Okay.
Just hold the camera like 3 feet away from the end and I'll jump right over it.
Like from where? From like right
Like
here?
it's like hold it right here. And that'll
Like that?
fly right
Like
over it.
that?
Sort of. I mean, point it toward the end of the ramp.
Yeah. Okay. We'll let he'll try that. Give Logan the transmitter, Tanner.
Oh.
Please don't hit me.
Man, the things you do for YouTube.
I don't feel safe here.
Now wait till we get the Russell out and do it with you.
We can do that again. I don't think I got that very well.
That was a bad landing on my part.
I didn't really record it that well, so.
That works.
Yeah, that works.
I'm gonna end up hitting the camera.
I know. I'll drop it.
Back left side.
My turn.
What is
Trade me. All right.
Oh,
Let me show you.
This will be the last one that's driving it. We've had everybody drive today.
that? Then we give it back to Logan so he can do the tricks.
By the time it gets back to me, the battery will be almost dead. But this thing has a great run time. Count this as a review. I definitely recommend this to anybody. The big issues it's got is it gets tiny little gravel into the spur and pinion gear areas. And it gets squirrely at speed because of how small it is. But it's very, very awesome. I mean, this is a great rig. If you know how to drive it.
Follow me that ramp.
Oh, I forgot to record that. There we go. For you. There you go. Tanner was in the way, but that's okay.
I got attacked by a bug. Hey, Logan. I'm gonna go get the
I was
rest
thinking
of
to
it,
see you.
You don't have to come back in.
What?
I'm gonna go get the rest of it.
That's alright. We gotta go in there and set it all up anyway. Yeah, I'll just cut this in and we'll take it back in.
How'd you ramp it? Oh, you were using
I was in the Rustler.
Yeah.
This one's still doing pretty good at it for how small it is.
Got that perfect lead.
Yeah, it's got some gears in the tranny again.
What the world?
Should we tell him? Tell him to go get it and then put it in.
Is it battery almost dead?
No. Let Logan try it.
Oh.
Let Logan try it.
What are you trying to do that doesn't have enough power?
The barrel roll.
Barrel roll. I can't, because you can't line it up. It's sort of just come at it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty great. Definitely recommended. For $130 brand new, and it comes with everything you need to get started. It literally comes with the AA batteries for the transmitter even. I mean, this thing is fantastic. However, you've got to take into mind that it only comes with a DC vehicle charger for the battery. But if you have, like I have the Traxxas Easy Peak Plus 6 amp charger, and it comes with the Molex or Tamiya plug, so you can charge the battery with it. But I don't recommend anything higher than 4 amps because the battery gets extremely hot. However, you don't have to worry about that. Eventually, I'm actually going to take this one out I'm going to solder on some Traxxas high current connectors, and I won't have to worry too much about that anymore. I'm also going to get a 2-cell LiPo for it. So I have found a brushless system I'll put on it, and it'll be even better then.
This thing does have a really good run time. I'm trying to run out of money. But get it boss through that horrible grass cut.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I know.
Sorry. Stand up.
well, I hope you enjoyed the video.
This will be like.
This has been the SST. We're going to bring the Rustler out now, and we're going to check it out, and we'll show you how it runs now with the new transmission. It's really no different, but hey, it's fixed again, so definitely recommend it on this vehicle. We'll bring the Rustler out now. Hey guys, we are back with the Rustler, which I can drive right over here to you one-handed. Yeah, that's right. You're not on the car yet because we forgot the case, but here comes Frodo, and Cooper will be behind him most likely with the case for it. So right now we're just going to hold it for a second. We'll do some ramping and may do some speed runs so you guys can see how awesome this thing is. So, I'm going to go ahead and do a speed run.
I'll let you do a speed run and then I want one of this.
Nah, dude, we'll see what the speed is. I'm actually going to go adjust some settings.
Watch you don't lay a $200 GoPro on it. Yeah,
Be quiet. I know what I'm doing.
And we're going to go in here to profiles. We're going to do high traction. We'll load it up and go back to the dashboard.
Okay, let's go before this car gets down here.
Adjust the traction where it's super high. Has plenty of goodness. So that's dangerous. Anyway,
Yeah, it
here
is.
we go.
Just don't hit the camera and you'll be good. You can get close. That was also
America.
dangerous.
That was 38 miles an hour.
Nice. And there goes your gearbox.
I believe the pinion just came off.
I believe so too. Yep, that's exactly what happened because I remember that sound very clearly.
Oh, pinions. They always suck. They need to find out how to put a pinion on much better.
Get out of the road before you get ran over. Just saying.
What happened? Oh, the pinion gear comes off. We break it?
Kind of.
Maybe.
So, I guess we're gonna go fix this and then come back out.
I really need to get me some of the thread locker so I can keep the pinions on there.
Are we still recording?
Yeah.
Give me the camera.
Oh, I thought you wanted the car. I was gonna give you the car.
Anyway, we'll see about putting the pinion back on. I'm definitely gonna have to buy some thread locker, but we'll be out here in just a second. All right, guys. Well, we put this pinion gear back on. We're all out here together, and you are now on Bruiser. So we're gonna take him for a run, put him off on the ramps. Hopefully the pinion gear will stay on, but I'm gonna buy me some thread locker and this will stop happening. But anyway, we may do some high-speed runs again so you can watch it on there too. So, yeah.
like awesome ramp.
We did that one time.
What now? Oh yeah, that. They're kind of staring up, aren't they? There you go. We'll point you down to the ground a little more. I'm not worried about breaking the body, I'm worried about ripping the mount off of it. I wish we could go in that.
I know that's what I was thinking.
The bumper just dug right into the ground. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, I don't plan on losing my car either.
No, you're going this way. That way goes right.
Hold on.
No, don't put it down in there.
Go this way.
No. Wait, turn it sideways. Turn it sideways. Put the lever bar up, turn it sideways.
I'm trying to, but you keep doing that now. I can see the other side.
Well, I can't.
It literally goes like right there. Like around the other end of this concrete.
See, Austin's trying to make me lose my car. Go ahead, throw it up there.
No, I'll throw it over here.
What? Oh yeah, we're going this route.
I'm kidding,
Okay.
but we can.
Okay.
At the end of the video.
Okay.
cool.
I was scared because it's going like
For you, everybody. Horses walking on the street.
we're getting a little warm.
Let's try fucking it.
Okay. Alright, just to keep this 40-minute video a little bit shorter, we're going to do something like we used to do a little bit. Haven't done it in a while though. We're just gonna check out the shingles a little bit. Right now we're running hot at about 159. We've hit a top speed of 42 miles an hour.
Keep it on this side.
It's pretty cool. So here we go.
Come right off. Right I am. I know.
What did I do? Is that, I think it's one of the pins, actually. Where? I don't know what it is. Oh, it must be a... Okay, let's get it on video. Alright, we're gonna show you how Spyro Smith gets off of his house. If I can get the camera off of the car. Okay, here we go. Wedgie, wedgie, wedgie. Easy, Tanner. Wow, okay.
Wow.
Okay, let's see this.
Wow.
We got something going on the inside. Can we hold the camera? When you throttle it up, actually, okay, it's just fine again. I think we just had a rock or something in it. All right. Still running about 161. So we'll finish out the video with a real quick, crazy thing. I might have to spend more money after this.
What's this crazy thing?
I don't know, but we're gonna find it. Let's do it. It's still in there somewhere. Must be in the gearbox. It's a tractor now. Oh no, I know what that is.
What?
Transmission. Is it really? Sounds like it.
Sounds.
And
We break so many things in this.
It's so broken now.
Hey, if I'm gonna break using the transmission, it's got to be worth it.
Might as well, right? I mean, if you already broke it, you better break it some more.
Yeah, keep going.
You better make sure you're gonna break it right if you're gonna break it. Yeah, hit it full throttle, break it.
Speed run.
What?
What?
We're not really trying to break it, are we? Well, we're not trying to break it, are we?
Well, it's official. Looks like I'm ripping the transmission apart again.
Gotta get a good camera view.
Hold on. I think actually I just ripped the pinion off too. Yeah. Doesn't sound like that.
Make it move.
I think actually the pinion's still on. I just tore all the teeth off of one of the gears. So, once again, the transmission is out.
I know how to make videos.
So I need to either power down or do something.
We're not breaking.
Because no, Tanner, I'm not going to power it up. I keep blowing the transmission up.
I've been waiting in this video.
So if you guys have any ideas on how I could stop exploding my transmission everywhere, comment on the video, see what happens, and we'll see what happens.
This has been a video by Logan Logo, Frodo, this dude,
This guy.
also named Cooper, and me, of course, the most amazing person out of the four of us.
Okay.
I'm kidding. Tell me when. I got an idea on how to turn it off.
Tell me your idea real quick.
Just you don't be just.
I have something I gotta do before you turn it off, so here you go. Figure, since we don't have a plane with it, you'll get some aerial footage, so.
Good catch.
Hope you enjoy that. And here's his guy. Or this
Just
way.
click it.
What?
Click it to turn it off.
Yeah.
I have a video.
Okay.